Hello, trader. I'm Kurt from RadioActive Trading, and I'd like for you to take a moment, breathe, and as you soak in the meaning of every word in this short video, think about how limiting your risk and maximizing your returns with a few simple tweaks could turn your trading completely around. I know you've already shown interest in RadioActive Trading. Perhaps you download a copy of The Sketch, our free white paper that blows the cover off of the notorious covered call trading method, pointing out its weaknesses and limitations and giving the first of a series of far better alternatives. Or maybe you've been to one or more of our free weekly webinars, in which we not only show how to limit risk in any stock trade down to the single-digit % zone without a finicky stop order, but we also show you how to take income out of your stock using one or two of our 12 income methods. Or maybe you've been to one of my online seminars in which I teach you how you might even bulletproof your stock. Bulletproof is that curious state allowing you to hold on to a stock that's up a bit for further gain, but no longer with any capital risk left to your account. In other words, heads you win, tails you can't lose. You're intrigued. You keep coming to the free webinars. You've seen Mike, Ernie, our subscribers, and me do riskless nested spread trades for spendable income, even when we're sitting on a stock that's bulletproof. But for whatever reason, you haven't made the plunge yet and picked up the blueprint or the RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit. Even though it comes with a 100% money-back guarantee, which makes even your purchase of the information riskless. That's okay. It's hard sometimes to step out on faith. Believe me, no one knows better than I do. Back in the 90s, after shelling out over $6,000 worth of education and software, I got an even more expensive education from the market itself when I went broke, trying to figure out the stock and options trading game. Did anyone offer me a refund back then? No, they did not. But I don't want you to miss out on some information that could very well pay for itself 100 times over just because you've maybe been hurt before as well. There's a reason why now is the best time for you to stretch a bit, step out on faith, and pick up what may finally turn your trading life around. Now, some folks write in asking when our next sale is going to be, when we'll be offering the RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit for a discount, and they're shocked to learn that we don't ever do discounts. That's because RadioActive Trading products are not only the best in the field, but because we also provide support after your purchase. Besides, it feels kind of weird to sell Daisy a copy for $5.99 and then sell Donald the same product for $1.99. Someone's going to feel cheated. So we just don't go in for those shenanigans. We charge much less than the course is worth. We back up our claims with personal service. We offer support after the sale. Plus, get this, we actually trade these methods in our own accounts with our own money. In short, we actually believe this stuff. Finally, we seal everything up with a 100% money-back guarantee. So no, we don't do discounts. But once a year, and I mean once, the gang over at Power Options adds a little extra incentive to add a few more members to the RadioActive Trading family. And this year's no exception. If you've been on the fence about getting the RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit or the blueprint with now 12 income methods, including riskless spread trades, I think you'll agree we've made it better and easier than ever before. The best part about the offer is that all the bonuses that you'll get free themselves add up to more than the cost of the RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit, which is $599. But we're throwing them all in. And if you do decide to exercise your 100% satisfaction guarantee and return your home study kit, guess what? The bonuses are still yours to keep. It's said that 20% of the people get 80% of the results, and that's a fact. The question is, are you one of the 20%? Are you the kind of person that sees an opportunity, weighs the risk, which is none in this case because of the 100% money-back guarantee? Do you have the courage to take action at the necessary moment? Only you can decide that. Because this offer, the bonuses, and your unique opportunity all come to an end at 11:59 and 55 seconds West Coast time this December 31st. Also, you've got to beat the hordes of others that are clicking the buy now button, because when we're sold out, that's it for this run of the Radioactive Trading Home Study Kit. So what are you waiting for? Come check out all the add-ons and incentives that go along with this year's end-of-the-year blowout. Bonus number 1, a Fusion coupon, which is a $118 value free. Now, Fusion is that $69 per month subscription. You don't have to have the subscription to do well as a radioactive trader, but it helps. Take a look at all the benefits. You get a Fusion lesson dripped out to you every couple of days. The open trades let you track what other radioactive traders are doing with their real money and their real accounts in real time. The RPM report is refreshed 21 times a day and gives you the opportunities that the market is serving up for the radioactive profit machine. If your stock is up a bit already and you're coming to the radioactive trading system, the stock insurance tool will show you how to lock in a profit and then start applying the income methods. We also have members-only webinars and white papers that are only available to subscribers. Now, the Fusion subscription is $69 a month, but you only pay $10 a month for the first 2 months of your Fusion subscription as a test drive. Bonus number 2, the Foundations of Radioactive Trading CD, an $89 value. This CD contains information about asset allocation and managing multiple positions that were not in the original blueprint. We've decided to include this $89 value free. Bonus number 3, a month of Power Options. Now, Power Options is a service that I subscribe to. I was a customer of Power Options long before they became my publisher and partner. Take a look at this. Last year, I was sitting on a married put position where I couldn't lose too much with Facebook, but had unlimited upside potential. I used the tools of Power Options to find and then evaluate how I might be able to take some risk out of that trade and at the same time enhance the return. Guess what? It worked out pretty well. Bonus number 4, the Quick Start Guide. Are you coming to radioactive trading from another discipline or another set of ideas? Here's how to eliminate the guesswork about how to transition from a covered call trading account or a spread trading account or anything else into the protected but exciting world of radioactive trading. Bonus number 5, a $50 rebate for your radioactive trading success story. Tell you what, send us an example trade where you made or saved more money than the cost of your blueprint or your home study kit, and we'll give you a $50 rebate on your purchase. Now, I'd said we don't ever do sales, but we would love to kick back $50 to you for the story. And we have lots and lots of these for our listeners in our future webinars. Bonus number 6, the 5th CD. This is a compilation of our most requested replay webinars. There's 4 exciting Radioactive Profit Machine plays plus 1 bonus webinar. This $29 value is included free. Bonus number 7, email support free. As you're learning the radioactive trading method, a lot of the principles and ideas are going to stretch your imagination a bit. If you have any questions, write in. You'll get explanations or clarifications for any of the radioactive trading principles, any of the setups, any of the income methods, and any of the management techniques that you would apply to those income methods. It's free. A second set of eyes for your radioactive trades, and it comes with your blueprint or your radioactive trading home study kit. And then finally, bonus number 8, free shipping. We wouldn't want to let Amazon have all the fun. So this is an $11 value anywhere in North America and up to a $61 value anywhere in the world. If you are in Australia, if you're in Italy, if you're on the island of Malta, we will send you your blueprint with free shipping. But it's only available up until December 31st, and then we go back to charging for shipping. This year-end special ends at 11:59 and 59 seconds on December 31st, so hurry. There's never been a better time to get the Radioactive Trading Home Study Kit or the blueprint, but it ends in just a few weeks. I've enclosed just a few testimonials from folks like you, some that may have even balked a little at first, but are glad that they took the plunge. Check out the following unsolicited emails. We get them every year. Here's one. First off, love the material and the service. I just tore through the blueprint this weekend. I've previously worked on a derivatives trading desk, and your strategy is very unique. Here's a fellow that makes it his living to understand about options and got something new out of the blueprint. Here's another. I can't tell you how much fun I'm having working with and building on the ideas and methods presented in the blueprint. I keep coming up with new ideas or ways to apply the ideas that you guys present in the blueprint. And I do really buy into your philosophy. Jeff here is going to probably help us write some more chapters. Here's another fella. Wayne says, I recently purchased the blueprint and am flabbergasted by its profound simplicity. You know what? When I wrote the blueprint, I wrote it to other folks like myself that had gotten into cover calls trading right off of owning stock. So it's written to beginners. But anyway, profound simplicity, strategic approach to managing risk, and its guidelines for developing a profitable position. I am truly grateful and now understand the secret of winning in the market. Manage your risk and the profits will come. And then run. That's Wayne. Here's Eric. I ordered the blueprint and read it from cover to cover over the weekend. I loved it. I wish I knew this information in 2008 when I began trading right before the crash. I would have saved my principal and made money on the way down. Now listen, I'm going to step off of the script here for just a second and mention that folks that respond to this offer will be invited to a special seminar in which we'll show exactly what Eric is talking about here, making money when your stock reverses. And so that's going to be available only to folks that take advantage of the special offer. Next testimonial. I recently purchased your blueprint. Awesome job. That's probably the most useful options book I have ever read. Well worth the money. Here's DH. He said, it's very gratifying to look at my 9 current RPM trades and see that 8 are profitable, 3 are bulletproof, and the 9th trade that I only put on last week with a manageable open loss is at least working right today. So if DH ended up with a loss, I know that it's going to only be a 5% or less loss. SR, I started reading the chapters from the blueprint and it's fantastic. It's the best option system I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot. Here's another from GW. He says, I just got your course yesterday and I'm already halfway through it. I just can't put it down. I've been investing for over 20 years and I can honestly say that this material is a very unique and powerful way to invest. Here's LH. He said, I am following every trade of mine to your principles in your foundations CD. That was bonus number 2 that we mentioned earlier about how to allocate assets and use multiple positions. So far, he says, it's worked out great. And then finally, last testimonial, you have a great service. Since I started using your strategies, I have made over $61,000 in 3 months. I really enjoy your service and product, and that's Chris. This year-end special ends at 11:59 and 59 seconds p.m. on December 31st, so hurry. There's never been a better time to get the RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit or the Blueprint, but it ends in just a few weeks or less. Now, I'm going to take a second here and dispel any ideas here or any questions. The RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit is the Blueprint plus 6 audiovisual CDs that walk you through the explanations of the 12 income methods in the Blueprint. If you want all 12 methods, but you're on a bit of a budget, you can get the Blueprint only. You'll still get all 8 of those bonuses that I mentioned. Still get all 8 of those bonuses adding up to greater than the cost of the RadioActive Trading Home Study Kit. But if you're on a budget, go ahead and get the Blueprint. You'll get the same income methods and a little bit lower cost. It's time to take action. I want you to get your Blueprint or your Home Study Kit today. This is Kurt Frankenberg, and I'm signing off from RadioActive Trading. Happy trading, and bye for now.